And the good news is she can now speak on her behalf. But I would caution people in the international community being overly optimistic about the future of the country just yet, because we should recall she's been released 3 times previously in prior years and nothing fundamentally changed in the country. And so the real question is whether the generals have any interest in engaging in dialogue. Despite her freedom today, there are 2,200 other political prisoners in Burma who remain in prison, right? And we also have a situation where the military regime in the last several years has not demonstrated any interest at all in compromising, even in the slightest, with the international community in terms of their trying to consolidate their power and to conduct the fraudulent elections that took place last Sunday. And as a result of that, I think we need to be realistic about where things are today. While this is a small step forward, it is at best a single step on the proverbial 1,000-mile journey, and much remains to be seen as to whether this is actually a new opening for a brighter future for the country, or whether this is unfortunately more of the same of what we've seen in the past.
Well, we don't know yet what will be the development inside Burma, but of course it is encouraging for all the human rights activists and human rights defenders in this country, as well as all over the world, and it is a clear message to every government that are putting people in prison just because they have expressed their political views. So I think it's a great moment for everybody that are fighting for human rights worldwide. Because she stood up against the military junta in Burma, she was the most prominent human rights activist in Burma, and she won the election, which was stolen by the generals in Burma. And it was absolutely clear that the Nobel Peace Prize Committee had to award her, because we have awarded so many human rights defenders earlier. And she was, at the time, the most prominent human rights defender in the world.